Howdy.
Hi. Okay. Not there yet.
Character creation, when done properly, does take a few minutes.
Of course. We're good.
And I'm back over here on Tahal, Sith Warrior tank. We're going to continue our run through Korriban. The shortest and probably lightest in intensity of all the starting worlds, but still a really cool planet. My mission currently is to go take a taxi to the lower wilds. I do. I am a completionist.
Stand and account for yourself, Acolyte. Let's see what you're made of. I look at you, and I wonder, are you among the truly loyal, or do you hide treason in your heart?
Who are you?
I am Inquisitor Arzanen, head of Academy Security, and do not think you can so easily deflect my question. Intelligence reports indicate this valley shelters traitors. Acolytes who seek to destroy our Emperor's carefully built order and replace it with their own weak-minded heresies.
They hide among the faithful and obedient. But make no mistake, they will destroy us all, given the chance.
We've watched as the traitors scuttle about this valley and plot against us. We know their faces and their names. It is the Emperor's will that the sands of Korriban be slaked with the blood of these traitors. Prove your allegiance by executing them.
Are you sure we shouldn't just arrest them? They could be shown the error of their ways.
Treason is a crime with only one punishment: death. If you lack the resolve to uphold the law, that will say much about you.
I'll give you the means to identify the traitors. Eliminate enough of them to prove your loyalty. Then return to Inquisitor Arzanen.
I'll be watching your progress with great interest. Go now. See that the Emperor's will be done.
Well, let's just grab it later when we head in that direction. I I'm taking a taxi
At
to
your
the lower
service, my lord.
wilds.
Travel route is confirmed.
We're
About
not.
as many times as I've done Tython. Which is to say, well, as per usual, my directional abilities are legend. I can get lost anywhere.
Definitely not a challenge.
No. I should probably activate one of those. There we go.
Hey, friend. If you're headed out by the Toccata, Lord Varison is paying actual credits for bone marrow samples. Varison's doing some sort of experiment for Lord Renning. The less details we know, the better, I'm sure.
And we get the Codex entry from the Toccata. Four of 5. Straight ahead, larger group, more of a chance of finishing that. Yep, I'm good. Talk to Lord Varison again.
Ah, more bone marrow samples. Lord Renning will be pleased. You may go.
Yes.
A fresh, young acolyte, come to view my experiments. Good. I trust the sight of a messy operating table doesn't disturb you?
I have no fear of dead things.
All fine and good, but lack of fear and genuine interest are not the same. This used to be a Toccata, the hound-like creatures infesting Korriban's tombs. On the surface, nothing special. But I alone can see this creature is an expression of pure dark side energy. Aggression made manifest.
Amazing. How did you learn that?
The Force told me so. It speaks to me. The Force is alive. It expresses its will in the physical world. This Toccata was one such form.
Are we another of these forms?
Sith are the highest manifestation of the Force's will. I've dissected hundreds of Toccata, forging a direct connection to the dark side. Each beast I examine advances me toward perfect unity. I now stand at a new frontier, but find myself thwarted. My most perfect specimen, a Toccata mutant, escaped to the tombs before I could analyze it.
Perhaps I could help recover your specimen.
Yes, I was hoping as much. My apprentice, Melora, saw which tomb the mutant beast fled into. Find out what she knows, assist me, and you will be rewarded.
I'll speak with Melora, and do whatever is necessary, my lord.
You found a great calling in my service. I trust you appreciate that.
No, and he is a callback. This little quest ends up being referenced in a flashpoint on the Republic side, much, much further in on the story, where you end up facing Lord Renning. Yes.
Seeking Lord Renning's lost pet, are you? Don't waste your time. That fool's research is pointless.
Not a very loyal apprentice, are you?
He's my master in title only. He has nothing to teach anyone about the dark side of the Force. Renning deludes the Dark Council into believing he's advancing Sith knowledge. The truth is, he wastes the Empire's time and resources dissecting mindless animals. But if his experiments were discredited, he would be banished, and I would be rewarded.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Look, just a minor alteration to the mutant Toccata's brain would allow me to reveal my master as a fraud. Bring me the brain before delivering it to Lord Renning, and I'll make it worth your while.
We'll see if I have time.
You'll earn rewards from both the master and his apprentice. It's a better deal. The mutant Toccata escaped to the tomb of Mark of Ragnos. It's much larger than the others, so it's easy to spot. Return to me with the brain before you see Lord Renning, and I'll take care of the rest.
Sergeant Garrus. Turns out the rumors were true. Some of the sentries we lost down here aren't dead. They lost their minds, just like the Acolytes. Doesn't mean we're going to have any easier a time getting the research supplies back, though. The crates are secured with multi-locks. If we're going to open these things without frying the contents, we'll need to get all the sentries' code cylinders back. I don't think negotiation is an option. The men aren't keen to take down their old comrades, but we'll do what we can. Once we have the code cylinders, we'll crack open the supply crates and get back. Take one out.
One of the things about this game, in terms of it being story, is they don't seem to waste hardly anything. Whether it's one-off characters like Melora and Renning, or side quests that later get a callback. There's a character we meet on Coruscant that we again meet on Tatooine on the Republic side. I mean, in some ways it's efficient use of resources, and in other it's just good storytelling. Yep. Yep. Yeah. This is the second of Korriban's datacrons. Now, the thing about datacrons is they are legacy-wide, so once you get it on one character, you don't need it on any of the others, and the stat bonus you get applies to every character you have and every character you will have on your legacy. Now, that really does show a lot in the first 12 to 15 levels, and then when you get to the late game and end game content, it also shows. But between that level 15 and level 75, whatnot, you're not really going to see a huge difference between your characters and everyone else's. But it does, in fact, help. Yes. I love doing that. Jumping off and force sleeping, or in this case, force charging towards something in midair. So this is where I tell you, especially as a new player, play around with your abilities. Obviously read them and what they do, but as you're going through the quest, especially on the lower levels, try stuff. See what you think of it. Try it 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 different circumstances. A lot of times it's very easy to fall into the habit of using just 2 or 3 abilities, but as you get further into the game, you'll need more and more abilities, and you'll run into different combat situations. And no. Take time to figure out what system key bindings and interface works well for you. At some point, we will do a full run-through of what the interface looks like and how to use it. Oh, level 10. Level 10. I've got some of them here in my... Got quite a bit here in my inventory, so I'm going to take a minute and... really, when you get to the end of one of the shorter planets, or to the midway point of the really long ones, or near the end of the really long ones, it's probably a good time to at least look at your gear and say, you know, make sure you're within a couple, 3 levels of where you're supposed to be at. We'll talk about gear a lot, and you'll see us modifying, updating, and changing gear as we go forward. Luckily for a lot of the early to mid-game, the heroic missions will give you gear updates, blue quality, and fairly consistently, too. It's not going to upgrade your weapon or your offhand nearly as much as it does the rest of your gear, but it is enough to keep you well equipped going forward. Level 10 is also when a lot of the collectible power crystals become available. So, whereas I had bought a plus 41 crystal to put into his lightsaber and his offhand shield, I now have all the collectible ones available to me. And a lot of times, the plus 41 crystals might be a little bit out of financial reach for new players, not so much for us, but as you can see, this lightsaber's changed color there. That's the purple-black striated that they give us automatically. It looks really good on Tulak Hord's lightsaber, especially with the lightning tuning in there. Yeah. Well, as soon as I move, yeah, there we are. Now, again, I don't know. Oh, that's Leah starting her bounty hunter. Now, again, talking about power progression in this game, I'm the Sith Juggernaut, which is a tanking discipline. I'm going to progress in power, quote-unquote power, a lot slower than Malgantis here. A lot of my abilities... Oh, yes. That's just fact. That's just the way it is. I'm not as mentally adept at DPS, but because you're starting with your advanced class right at the beginning, if you're going to play a tank or a healer, you're going to progress a lot slower than your DPS compatriots. So be patient. As you get more abilities and you can build up your rotation, you'll do better. But here at the beginning, it's just going to take you a little bit longer to kill stuff on your own. This is also true. Flashpoints, heroics, operations, lairs, star fortresses, etc. All that late game stuff that keep the multiplayer alive. Also, given the fact that I have almost none of my true tanking abilities yet. And I won't until well into the level 20s. I'm not really going to generate any more threat than Malgantus is. I'm not really going to be able to hold aggro on anything big or significant the way I would in later levels. And he can literally wipe the floor with anything. Anything on this planet. Kind of one on Tython, at least. And kind of one on Ord Mantell. You've got the champion Savrip and the champion droid and the... Nothing that is deserving of the name World Boss, where you need a group of anywhere between 8 and 24 to kill it. We just ran... refilling. Just recently, last night, we did a world boss hunt with some of our friends, and killed 12 or 13 of them, including one of the more significant ones, Dreadtooth. But we were running with a group of ranging from various times 18 to 23 people. Most of them in the upper levels. And in those situations, even with that many people, things like tank goes first matters a great deal. Yeah. Not a problem. I did. You can share your codexes and such. I normally wouldn't be able to get the Chirac codex any other way, but playing a Sith Inquisitor and coming in here and doing this mission, which I'm eventually going to do because I want the legendary. But I'm an achievement hunter. I'm a completionist. I want it all. So playing with other players, I'm able to get a lot of these codexes and a lot of these bits and pieces of
Peace is a lie.
A lot
There is
faster.
only passion.
I got it. I've got it. I just need to take a peek at that name. Ooh. That's a good name. Yeah, that's a good name. She will be joining our little group here in a little while when we finish Korriban. She is on the planet of Hutta, and we'll do a quick run through of that planet with her. Yeah, it'll give her a small percentage. Yeah, let's do that. No credit left behind.
Just open, damn it.
I have the same feeling about sassing Lord Barris. I have. I'm something of a literature addict. And I do love my Shakespeare. And this guy, the guy who plays Varys, he's Shakespearean. And the body language with Barris. I mean, it just whoever. It is, and like I said, it's Shakespearean. Whoever did that had a great appreciation for classic writing. I'm going to click this tablet, which you won't see glowing on your screen, but is on mine. Going to meditate, and now, I don't know if we've totally talked about this, and there we go, new codex entry for both of us. Like I said, I don't know if we have talked about this any, but there is, oh, that's a Sith Inquisitor piece. I should trade that to you. You might actually get use out of it. Yeah. Yeah. And we are fashionistas in this game, no lie. Now, well, if in real life we got to wear armor like this, you know. We do. I get lost. Well, I have no sense of direction unless it's, you know, confusion is a sense of direction. Yes. I'm a.
Have you recovered the mutant to Carter brain yet?
In real life, so
I'm eager to conclude the business we discussed.
It's all yours. Enjoy.
The animal torturer and
Excellent.
abuser is always going
This
to be a thing I
chemical will
want
make
to
it
do.
appear as though Renning is falsifying his research. There. All that remains is for me to whisper the right words in the wrong ears. I'm transferring credits to your account now. Give Renning the brain and collect his reward too. You've made out quite well.
That makes sense.
I did this for the greater good of the Empire.
But you'll take my credits, won't you? Planning to donate them to the Imperial Orphanage, We shouldn't be seen speaking again. Lord Renning might suspect us. Give him the brain.
There's something.
You have the brain at last. Excellent work.
Yeah, and he would
I
have
trust it wasn't too much trouble.
An opinion.
The creature was hardly a match for my power.
Of course. After all, you're an expression of the dark side's will, too. I must continue my research at once. Great discoveries await. Take a reward and go.
Don't forget who helped you achieve this victory.
Yes, you may stop talking now. Goodbye.
I really do enjoy killing him on the, Alright, I'm going to jump to my stronghold and empty out my inventory too. Now, when we fought the Beast of Marco Ragnos, everyone probably saw the gold star next to his name real quick. For those people who are new to the game, new to MMOs, weak or regular quality enemies have no symbol. Strong quality enemies have a silver symbol. Elites are the next tier up with the gold symbol, and then finally you'll see a silver and gold star next to the champions. And not a huge deal to fight any of them, as long as you are geared and know what you're heading up against. Also, now that he is level 10, he will also start earning conquest points. I very much agree with this statement. I, however, am equipped with 2 indestructible crystals, 1 in my offhand and 1 in my lightsaber. Each point of endurance is roughly 10 hit points. So when you're building out your equipment, especially at the in-game level, you'll be able to do a little bit of math to figure out if an endurance boost or drop is worth the cost. Are we going to visit the fleet for other level 10 necessities? That's what I was thinking. I have many. I am. As I said, in real life, I'm a critter person. I have rescue dogs, a rescue cat. For Tahal, I'm actually going to use the Tukata companion. Oh, I like Treek very much. I'm also collecting her. Treek is the most homicidal Ewok you will ever meet.
A pleasure to greet you, my lord. I am MQ-12, liaison to the Ministry of War's Mercenary Recruitment Division. I find appropriate employment for talented freelance soldiers serving the Empire.
While we're down
Would
here,
you be interested in acquiring a combatant who achieved a
we
perfect
have
score
a
on
set
the
of
Megas
vendors over
Aggression
here in the
Index?
cartel market. We have lots of vendors down here. Vendors. The Jawas.
I've never heard of this aggression index before. Explain it.
That will become more important to
individual
you
psychological
later in the game,
predisposition
post level
toward
75.
violence and effectiveness at channeling hostility during combat encounters. Perfect scores are exceedingly rare.
But you also got
The
rep
Science Bureau
vendors
has
for
classified
all
this
the different
mercenary as a
events
hopelessly primitive
down
creature
here.
from an
It's a
undeveloped
really
outer
useful
rim
little
system,
area.
but judged it as useful.
The only thing it doesn't have that I wish it
previously
did
served imperial interests on
is
Nala and displayed noteworthy
legacy
commitment
hold
to our cause
access.
by eliminating a dozen resistance groups on Balmora.
I wouldn't expect that kind of enthusiasm and devotion from a mercenary.
The Science Bureau performed a thorough psychological examination before releasing it. The subject rated highly for obedience, ambition, and excessive pride in its accomplishments. Judge for yourself. It understands our language well enough and will respond in its own crude fashion. The subject calls itself Treek.
Oh, for Treek? Oh yeah, no, I enjoy it. The other thing I've noticed with some of my more recent characters is that they don't always put quick travel on your bar. So if, like us, you abuse quick travel, one of the first things you should probably do is check your powers list. When you're in the powers section, you'll see some things say passive and some things say active. If it's passive, you don't need it on your bar. If it's active and you think you're going to use it or you don't know what it is, put it on your bar, take a look at it.
You're eager to serve. Do you know what it means to bind your fate
Some of
to a
them they
Sith
do if they're
Lord?
things that activate under specific conditions, but others they don't.
Welcome to my crew, Treek. Your contract with me begins immediately. Ready?
I am pleased you found my offering worthwhile, my lord. I will report our success to the Ministry of War. Good day.
And how? It is. Well, it is now possible to get cartel market certificates through the login rewards system, and through 2 or 3 different in-game events. The Feast of Prosperity, Nightlife, Narshadon Nightlife, which is coming up here at the end of this month. And I believe the Swoop Rally has some rewards in it that give you cartel certificates. I'm not 100% on that. My attempts at the Swoop Rally racing are, as you can imagine, hilariously bad. Oh no, it's hilarious. I am back on Korriban, so. Luckily, they have the starting worlds kind of in the same locations in the shuttle bay. Off to the left side is the Force user starting planet, and off to the right side is the Tech Tower starting world. And the Tukata is set to heal, and I am feeding him animal companion treats and getting his influence up real quick. You can buy the grade 6 companion gifts, the delicacies from the Jawa vendors for 2 scrap each. I bought myself a fair bit of it to start getting his influence up. The animal and droid companions that I'm a big fan of, the advantage to them is that they are just slightly less efficient or slightly more efficient in certain things than regular companions, but they do cost money, either credits or cartel coins. And the only way you can gain influence with them is through gifts. So that takes buying them with scrap or with credits on the GTN, and it does take a little bit of investment. Field research on my way. And some that will. And now back to the Sith Academy, you said. Yeah, I've got to return to Tremmel.
Yes, can I help you with something? Hold on. Are those the research supplies we were after? I'd given up on them days ago. You've no idea how much I appreciate this. Some of these chemicals take months to manufacture. Not much use to you, but vital to us. Thank you. You're welcome to use some of our equipment as compensation. I'll make sure to mention you to the commander.
Yep. But there wasn't anything for us to reply to, etc. It was just basically, here's the turn-in conversation, some nice in-game flavor text. Now, we are over here. Do we want to do that quest real quick, or do we want to do it when we come back out? Let's do it when we come back out. We'll have other stuff to do running around, so... Let's do yours. Let's see. Yeah. 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 I was gonna say mine's a whole chain. I don't think yours is quite yet.
You better not be wasting my time, slave. You better have the holocron. A fake. Or stolen from the library, probably. I'll deal with you later. Now, I believe it's time for another demonstration. Gur, step forward.
Yes, Overseer.
Fon, kill him.
With pleasure, Overseer.
Let Gur be an example to you. Fon destroyed him easily, like he will destroy all of you. Are there any other objections?
You are only giving us power, Harken.
And your comments are only hastening your death, slave. Now the rest of you know the next trial. Go. You, slave, stay here. Now, slave, you think yourself pretty clever getting that holocron, don't you?
I really am the best.
You are lucky Lord Zash finds you useful. Now for your trial. The last, darkest secrets of Tulak Horde are buried in his tomb. Lord Zash wants this text. But the final resting place of the dead lord is not easily trespassed. You will not be the first to die there.
Yes. You send me into a tomb to do the impossible, hoping I die, and I come back and prove you wrong.
Shut up, slave. I've had about enough of your mockery. Do not come back here until you've gotten the text from Tulak Horde's tomb. Out of my sight, slave.
I do love that statue. I have my own training statue, but it's not nearly as amusing as Dr. Ogorub. Yeah. Yep.
Well, look who's here. Remember me? Vemrin thought I should follow up on our earlier discussion. Notice anything interesting? No witnesses. No witnesses means no rules. No more shortcuts, no more special treatment. You're just gonna be another dead failure on Korriban. No! Hold up! Look, I was wrong. What they're saying about you, totally true. So, strong. I don't want to die.
Next time, you won't be so lucky.
Oh, you won't see me again. I promise.
Yeah.
We must speak quickly, Acolyte. There isn't much time. I may have made a slight miscalculation.
The beast of Markaragnos was a great source of dark energy here on Korriban. When it was slain, there was a tremor in the Force. Darth Barris felt that tremor and has become aware of you. He demands an audience.
Tell me what to expect, Overseer.
Barris is a serious man, but a master of deception. Everything he does and says is calculated. He will attempt to trip you up, test your nature, get to the heart of who you are. Always take him seriously. And I mean always.
Consider me warned.
We might not speak again, Acolyte. You're the best chance of stopping Vemrin. If you fail, I doubt there will be another strong enough. Good luck. Meet Darth Barris in his chambers, and hurry. He won't take kindly to waiting.
Not that I have seen anywhere. If they did, I would have a fair few of them. All over Yavin. I can now get the quest from the crazy lady. Yeah, it's fairly quick.
Come here, child. Do you intend to explore the Academy? To know the world that gave birth to the Sith? You should linger here a while. I am Overseer Ragate, a keeper of the old ways. I sense you have potential, and I can help you if you like.
Everyone in the Academy seems to sense my potential.
But you have not yet come into your own. You have power and strength in the Force, but you must be tested beyond the trials your masters have set for you. I administer the rite of blood and bone, a ritual performed beyond this doorway. It is a rite acolytes have participated in for 10,000 years.
You have my attention.
In the chambers, past the gateway, there is a colony of Shyraks, my leather-winged, razor-taloned children and their brood. They guard a mountain of skulls, an altar to the Academy's failures. You must reach the bones before proceeding.
And once I reach the bones?
You must claim a skull from the mountain and return to the antechamber. Soak the skull in the blood pool and come to me. Once bone has turned red, I will look and see your nature written in crimson stains. And possibly a glimpse of your future.
I'll admit, that does sound intriguing.
To complete the rite is to accept one's death, to steal one's own mortality and drown it in the fluid of life. That is the symbolic purpose. But it is also a trial of power, as are all Sith trials, a trial to test strength and to grant it. I will await you here. If you die, I will forget you.
She does. It would be awesome if it was Kate Mulgrew. That lady's got some talent for delivering her lines. Whatever your opinions of Voyager may be, she's got great delivery. I agree entirely. Yep. And I am now level 14. I'll train once we turn in a bunch of stuff because otherwise I'll do it. Yeah. I chose tank. Yeah, at level 12, I got what's called Soresu form, which is my tanking abilities activating. I get damage reduction, I get rage generation, and I get armor rating increases, and shield chance increase, as well as increased threat generation. So now I am a walking aggro radius. I will once I train. Yeah. Yeah, well, it said I wasn't in the correct area. You actually got to stand in the pool of gunk. No, here's a vendor. It may not seem like it, but when we have forgotten it, for a while we have noticed not only do we gain debuffs easier, they stick around longer, and the last thing you want is to have sundered armor when you're in the middle of a actually important or difficult fight. Yep. Now, what you're seeing there is Conquest. A lot of those rewards were him reaching the 50,000 points Conquest and finishing the Introduction to Conquest threat, or mission, which you get when you hit level 10 or 11.
I heard the screams of the Shirax and the rippling of the blood pool. I heard the sounds of death. I know you brought the red stained skull, and I must say, I am pleased.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Then you have a darker heart than most. The skull you carry, your rage, your actions drowned it with the dark side. It is part of you. I can read it. I can offer a small gift, but more than that, I can offer a glimpse of your destiny. There's much I can read in the bones.
Tell me what you see. I want to know.
Very well. Listen carefully. When your final trial comes, beware the Shadow Killer. It can be bound, but never controlled. And you, the key to your success, is a small and sorry creature, but you can shape it in your image if you so desire.
I am most thankful.
That is all I see for certain. I can say no more. Prize what you have accomplished here. You are part of a tradition almost as old as Korriban itself, and you have done well. Goodbye now, young Sith. This lesson is complete.
Yes. Hunt. Yep. Yeah, I don't actually have guard yet, so... Two-thirds the way. Lockcord. Junta Paul? Darth Barris. He does. Lord Rock. Not yet. Nope. I think she's post Darth Barris.
So, yet another acolyte stands in the shadow of our academy. You must consider yourself privileged. Tell me, you who would be Sith, have you seen much of our civilization so far? Have you been awed by this world's power and glory?
All I've seen is dust and tombs. Not very impressive.
Then you have not been blinded by your master's claims. Korriban was wrought by the true-blooded Sith millennia ago. Our ancestors, a crimson race of conquerors, raised the statues around us. Over the eons, however, our people mingled with slaves. Now the red markings of true Sith are rare, and the purity of this planet is in question.
And what about me? Are you doubting my purity?
No, you are young. It is your masters who concern me. True purity and strength are carried in the blood. I worry that our blood is being diluted over generations. In the Emperor's name, I have come to learn whether the Academy's overseers are Sith or not. You will be my instrument.
I would be more than proud to help.
It is a glorious opportunity. I possess an ancient device, a holocron, that can read and record bloodlines. It will pulse with life near the overseers. Allow the holocron to fulfill its purpose. Stand near the overseers as it attunes to their blood purity. Then return here, and I will learn the truth.
Yeah, Kaistus. Now, we've already grabbed it, but... Oh, go ahead. Hammer fist, basically, yeah. But we did already come back in there and get it, but there's some more objects all in this area, and this quest takes you over near them. It's a nice bit of efficiency, that. Yes.
There, Tino. I believe that's the one.
Really? All right. Hey, you!
Careful, Tino.
Come on, I'm antsy for some action. You there? Are you the big shot they're all talking about? The one who's been personally summoned by Darth Barris himself?
Get to the point.
Please pardon my over-eager friend. It's just that we've heard so much about you.
And we want to get in good with you.
Tino, what my blunt partner here means is that if you need anything or anyone, say, dealt with, we'd like you to consider us.
She's talking about Vemrin. We'll kill him for you.
Sorry. I should have had Tino muzzled. So, what do you say? We know Vemrin tried to have you killed. Would you like him eliminated?
I'm preserving the pleasure for myself.
Far be it for us to rob you of such an experience, but consider this. There are rules. Acolytes are not to openly kill one another. Everyone knows of your rivalry. If you kill him, the Lords will presume your guilt.
But if Vemrin croaks while you get an alibi, people might be suspicious, but they won't be able to pin it on you. See?
I'm not interested. Sorry.
Let us prove ourselves to you. Spar with us, then decide if we have the skills to benefit you in this endeavor.
You should be warned. I will not hold back. There will be injuries.
Well, that's the chance we're willing to take. Come on, boys. Time to show our stuff.
Oh.
You still took all four of us apart. This changes everything. From what I hear, Vemrin's every bit your physical equal. If we can't even hold up sparring against you, we'll never be able to kill him.
I agree. You should steer clear of Vemrin.
Well, this has been quite the sobering experience. Thanks for setting us straight.
I don't get it. Are we going to kill somebody or not?
No, Tino. And I think we ought to rethink this whole Sith training thing.
Go home, think about your life.
Most of you will
Make
not
better
return
choices.
from this endeavor. If you die, you will be forgotten. If you give up, you will be killed. Now, out of my sight.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You should. This is the end of the line for you, Clemrel. Just make sure you stay out of my way.
Look here, Vemrin. I see the upstart, but no sign of Dolgus.
Clemrel, Vemrin, you have been dismissed.
Yes, Master.
I underestimated you by sending Dolgus. It will not happen again.
Are you having trouble with Acolyte Vemrin, Supplicant?
Nothing gets under my skin.
He is thoroughly capable of backing up his threats. Vemrin has paid his dues. He's fought a deck stacked against him to get here. You, on the other hand... Let me get a closer look at you. Yes, as I suspected. Overseer Tremel has done you and this academy a great disservice. Your warblade came early. Prisoners flown in for your convenience. Even a beast here on Korriban instead of off-world in the wild. The pacing of the trials is deliberate. Only full immersion over time produces results. Your mind is soft, unhoned, undisciplined.
I disagree, emphatically.
The first month of trials should be dedicated to philosophy, conceptual tactics, understanding of the Sith Code. Recite the Sith Code for me, Acolyte, and explain its meaning in battle, war, and politics.
I don't recall learning a Sith Code, my lord.
Your ability is undeniable, but your readiness and your understanding of the Sith way is woefully lacking. I am your master now. Dremel was becoming lax before you ever arrived. His unwillingness to adapt to the evolving Sith paradigm has become a liability. These are the actions of a traitor. Traitors are executed. I grant you immunity from punishment. Kill Dremel and bring back his hand as proof.
I do not like the idea of killing him, but I'll do it if I must.
I do not make requests, Supplicant. Now, leave. I'm sure Dremel is still in his chambers. Don't return until you've killed him.
Yep, that's Greek tragedy all the way. That's the classical mode. I love it. As much as I am not normally a fan of the Sith Warrior storyline appeals to my my love of classic storytelling. It does.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Has Barris sent you back to me?
Your instincts are sharp, Overseer. Barris ordered me to kill you.
Then I have been outplayed. Barris has the authority, but I did not think he would do something this overt. Either I die, or he forces me to kill you, and to destroy my own plan. A masterstroke. Very well, you have your orders, Acolyte. Know that it gives me no pleasure to kill you.
Hold on. It doesn't have to come to this, Dremel.
Do not hedge now. This is the way of the Sith. I'll try to make your end quick and painless. It's the least I can do. No. I'm amazed. I knew you were strong in the Force, but not like this. You're more than ready to challenge Vemrin. Barris won't be able to deny that now. He'll have the satisfaction of my death. But I die knowing my success. Go ahead. End this.
You're getting ahead of yourself. I only need your hand.
What? Wait. I think I understand. Barris demands my hand. Proof of my death. I don't want your pity, Acolyte.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
I'm a credit to the dark side. My cause is just. You can see clearly. Even if Barris cannot. Take my hand. Well, that didn't tickle. I'll rest and then leave Korriban covertly.
That's exactly what's needed.
Of course. Goodbye, Acolyte. Rid the Sith of that plague, Vemrin. My hopes lie with you.
I was gonna say. And then just completely dismissed, well, that, didn't tickle.
What's this? The Acolyte returns, and with a bloodied weapon. I assume this means Tremel is no more. Give me his hand. Here, take this one ring as a memento. Remembering the past can strengthen resolve and embolden the spirit. I am impressed you had the fortitude to destroy him. You know he thought of you as family. How did it feel to betray him?
We worked closely together. It was quite difficult, Master.
Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. Remember that. You have taken your first step to understanding the Sith Code. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, we gain strength. Through strength, we gain power. Through power, we gain victory, and through victory, our chains are broken. The Force shall set us free. By embracing the code and destroying Tremel, you have freed yourself from his shackles and escaped his fate.
And now I'm bound by your shackles.
You'll find they are a marked improvement, with much greater potential range. Now, there are sacred ruins in the tomb of Tulak Horde. The ancient inscriptions that once adorned the walls of each ruin lie in pieces. You will venture through the entire tomb, search all of the ruins, and bring me a shard from each of these inscriptions. You will do this, or you will die. Vemrin and my other acolytes have already been sent. There are no rules regarding how they secure the shards, and they will stop at nothing. Fight your way through the tomb of Tulak Horde in the Valley of the Dark Lords, and bring me the shards from each of the ruined shrines.
I have need of you, young one. Whatever errand your master sent you on can wait until we are through.
My master can rot for all I care.
Then it's time you had some direction. I am Inquisitor Urinth, and I represent the intelligence operations of the Sith. We are currently holding an important Jedi prisoner, a spy who attempted to reach this academy.
I have everything set up.
We have plans for him.
Awesome.
Upon capture, we found the Jedi's mind simple to manipulate. We fed him false memories through a combination of drugs and sorcery. Soon he will return to his Jedi commanders and report the lies we fed him. He will know nothing of what we've done. All that remains is to stage his escape.
Look no further. I am your Sith.
Good. I'm pleased that you appreciate our project. You are young enough, new enough, to be a plausible traitor. You will go to the Jedi, talk to him, do as he asks, earn his trust. When that is done, set him free. Do whatever is necessary to get him out of prison. We will ensure that he reaches his ship and returns safely to his Jedi friends.
I will accomplish it.
You will find the Jedi Korriban Storyline in the jail cells. He is still confused and should not be overly difficult to convince.
So, you've heard Crazy Player talking a little bit about how he's playing Morgantis, how I'm playing Tahal as he is an honorable warrior. You'll discover as you go through the story and work your way through, your characters will develop personality. We tend to think of it ahead of time because we've been tabletop RPers and such for a good portion of our lives. Yes, long time. But, like, if you start thinking of your characters with personality, backstory, whatever you want, run with it. It adds a whole new element to the game.
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. The Jedi Code will guide me.
I take it you're the Jedi who was captured.
I'm Corian Dorgis. I'm a Jedi. Even here. Even on Korriban. Why do you care? Why are you here?
I'm here to get you home, if you play your cards right.
And I'm to trust you, the word of a Sith. I don't understand. You're here to help me. Why am I talking in circles? What's wrong with me?
You need to calm down.
You're right. I apologize. There's no passion. There's serenity. There's no chaos. There's harmony. The Jedi Code will guide me. I can focus. If you want to help me escape, I'll need my belongings, my lightsaber, my comlink. Before I was captured, the Sith chased me into the tomb of Tulak Horde. I hid my belongings inside an urn to lighten my load. That is where you'll need to go.
I will say this. He should not have given up his weapon. Yeah, we can do that. Well, we're right here. And we do have our Zanon's little side quest when we head over that direction. Oh, might as well.
I have made my first kill.
Nice. One of 4. Well, this guy's already spendable. And this guy is scannable again. And this guy... Yep. And way of the Sith's betrayal. Yes.
Those blasted mining droids were tougher than I thought. I'm not going to make it, but I hope whoever is watching this will honor me. Escaped slaves, stole weapons from the academy, fled into this tomb. They've reprogrammed the mining droids. Without those droids, the slaves won't survive. Tried to take them down myself. Didn't work out. Destroy enough rogue droids, and the slaves will die. Teach them not to cross the Sith.
I definitely am a scavenger and will want to take apart the droids. I have treasure hunting, and that's the only difference between the two of us. We're pretty good about sharing materials with one another. Yep.
Please use all products only as intended.
Sell junk, repair up. Every chance you get, you really should. I know a lot of people just want to keep going. Not only is the pause good to repair up, but also give you a minute to look at the map, look at your missions, where you're not going to chance being attacked. Yeah, there was no need for me to even do anything there. That would have been a waste of energy. Thank you. How rude, no loot. Yep, the other thing we should probably do while we're in here is show them that last datacron. Looted and all yours. No, that's not me. I have no bonus here, but he might. Oh, yeah. This room is much the same. Goop. And here is our heroic phase. Four. Armor mech. Arms tech. And synth weaving. No, it uses both at the upper level. Going to load up a different interface myself. I've got 2 or 3 that I like. I recently switched everything around to a different one that I'm quickly deciding I like better than any of the others. Yeah, I actually got It says level 7, but you'll get better stuff than that. Well, I got a nice pair of arm and headgear that were fairly good improvements over what I had, especially in terms of endurance and defense, which are two of my top 4 numbers I want to look at. I have no idea. So a little bit of truth about gear. What you craft is almost inevitably going to be better than anything that gets dropped. Especially once you're crafting purple quality items. With the exception of drop gear from flashpoints and the like, if you can get your hands on crafted gear, sure. Orient Dorges. Doesn't matter to me, but I will go ahead and... It's Desh and Silica, which, you know... I was going to say, on the other hand, we go through a lot of them. That said, even if you're not a scavenger or a bioanalyst, loot your droids. Loot your strong quality guys so that the people who are can get what they need. It's polite. And whereas a lot of people, I mean, I hear multiple complaints about looting in this game. A lot of people like to run past that white, blue quality loot, the trash loot, so to speak. Legacy. We'll give you a quick tutorial on how to use them at the end of the next planet, just so you know. But in terms of looting, get your junk, sell it. Because the other complaint I hear a lot of is, I'm out of money. Now, obviously, Crazy Player and I talk a lot about crafting and the GTN and selling stuff because we are very active in that arena, always have been. But if you pass up all these little opportunities to earn money and rely just on quest rewards, you're basically going to lose 25% of your potential income for in-game money. It might only be 10, 15 credits here and there, plus what you sell in terms of junk, but it adds up. Did you get it? I was gonna say. And I still need one more reprogrammed droid. Here we go. Okay, there we go. You were having a bear of a time getting that lightsaber. It didn't really help him. Excellent. I see. Loot your droids. Be kind. They also build to achievements for planets, legacies, etc. Yep. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen it on your screen, but as soon as I left at that guy, I hit my taunt. Because I don't have a lot of aggro builders yet, but I also don't want this elite quality enemy to go after Morganton. That one's yours, I think. I was gonna say it's sort of a matter of time at this point. Now, the reason I mentioned the taunt is, I got this one, he'll get the one over there. As a tank, taunt should not be your first resort. Unless, like, right now, it is really your only option. All taunt does is take you to the top of the table for who the computer wants to attack, and that's a very variable thing based on an algorithm. Yeah, may as well. I'll check mine in a moment. Yup. It works well. It is. I'm gonna check my box. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Oh, nice, an implant. I now have guard. And since we're at a pause here,
Nachino mata koteticha. Ticho daje, pienso ni wicho.
here's the thing about companion gifts. You will always get more. If you have something that you want to give, that you can give to your companions, give it to your companions. The 4 worst words in the game you can't mount here. Oh, excellent. Back to the academy. And it doesn't actually change his fate, so. He lives by becoming an exile.
I watched you deal with those traitors. Well done. That was an impressive display of loyalty. Take this reward as a token of the Emperor's favor, and wear this badge. It marks you as a defender of our empire.
Stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk where you least expect them.
Yeah. Luckily, this is a very small planet, so a little bit of backtracking doesn't hurt. When we said we have used quick travel, we were not kidding. Yeah, someone's trying to conquer the planet. We ran through somebody's heal zone. That was nice of them.
Step forward. I assume you've completed my task. I will take the holocron now. It is time we judge the purity of your overseer's blood. Time we know how much of the ancients survive in their veins.
Of course, whatever you say.
You make a mockery of the source of your own power. Pathetic. The holocron, it glows white. So little Sith blood in all of the Academy. And only one of the overseers wears the red marks. This is shameful. I will bring this to the attention of the Dark Council. Measures must be taken if the true Sith to survive.
Sith blood may disappear, but Sith teachings will endure.
They are one and the same. You have served well. It is too late for me to alter your training. But in the future, perhaps acolytes will kneel at the feet of the pure-blooded.
Oh, yeah. We could. And I'm upstairs. Don't feel bad if you don't have our same sense of clustering of missions. have, yes.
I know you. We talked before. My head's clearer now, Sith. It's all here. The comlink, my lightsaber, everything I hid. You're going through with it. With all this, once the guards change shifts, I think I can slip out of the academy. But what about you? Will you be okay?
There's nothing I can't handle.
If you're certain, I still don't understand why you're doing this, but I thank you.
It's a trap. Your memories were altered. When you report back to the Jedi, you'll tell them exactly what the Sith want you to.
What? Then that explains why you would help me out, at least, but not why you would tell me the truth. It isn't important now, but I will speak to my masters of this. For the moment, I should go. I'm sorry the Empire took you in instead of the Jedi. If things had been different, maybe you could have been part of the Order.
Whereas I'm the honorable warrior. Oh, never mind. I thought it was on the other side for some reason.
Yes. Yes, remarkable. Magnificent. You slave. Wait, no. Acolyte. You're the one who brought me this magnificent holocron from the tomb of Marka Ragnos, yes?
Yes, my lord. I found the holocron.
Unbelievable. 1,000 years buried in that tomb. The Sith Lords passing it by. And then the most unlikely person comes along. Tell me, how did you manage it?
That's my little secret.
Good. You guard your secrets well. This is a credit to you and a source of power, though I, personally, prefer to be more open. Your work so far, in bringing back this holocron, and now the text from Tulak Horde's tomb, has me intrigued. I am watching your progress eagerly. I have high hopes for you, Acolyte. Sky high.
Really? Harkon seems to favor Fawn.
Harkon's only purpose is to weed out the weak. Beyond that, his opinion means nothing. Good luck, Acolyte. Good luck.
I was just about to send Fawn off. What delayed you, slave?
Well, First Lord Zash stopped me to tell me how amazing I am, and then we got talking, and I suppose I lost track of time.
Just like a slave to make up stories. Lord Zash would crush you like a Gizkar if you ever crossed her path. You're not worthy of her presence. Now, did you collect the text from Tulak Horde's tomb?
Of course. As always, I'm brilliant.
Give it here. No doubt it's been badly damaged. It's what we get for sending a careless lowlife to do a Sith job. Isn't that right, Fawn?
What are we waiting for, Overseer? Why don't we kill this wretch now?
You have a big mouth, slave, but no combat skills. I don't want to see you again until you've satisfied the Korriban instructors. The training facility is on the second floor of the academy and is usually reserved for the Dark Lords and their apprentices. This is not a promotion, and you are not to speak to anyone except the training master when you are up there, understand? You are not fit for their presence.
Please tell me Fawn can come. We'll have so much fun.
Fawn has been training at combat his whole life.
Yeah.
He was born to be Sith. You are just as likely to chop your own arm off as not, slave. Now get going to the second floor training grounds. You don't want to keep the instructors waiting.
We'll have so much fun.
So the Jedi is preparing his escape. You did well. Not perfectly, but I have confidence the operation will succeed. Our business is concluded. I will make note of your assistance in my report.
What about the Jedi? Will he be safe?
No Jedi is safe. Sooner or later, the Empire will destroy the Order entirely. Take these tokens as payment for your service, and know that no Jedi can threaten Korriban. Now go.
Yes.
You did it, didn't you? You got the shards from the tomb, and you're on your way back to Lord Barris. That's all I needed to hear. Stop! I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I tried to get through the tomb, but there were just too many Chirac. I barely escaped. I figured better to ambush you and take your shards. But I see that's just as futile. Vemrin is already inside with Barris. All the other acolytes died. You were my only chance. Now, I'm doomed. I'll never become Sith. Unless I return with the shards, Barris will have me killed.
Well, why don't you flee? Get off the planet. Give up trying to be Sith.
You can't get off Korriban without official clearance. I might be able to hide in the wilds, but I wouldn't survive long.
Then be a man and try to get the shards again.
I can't go back in there. I just can't. I've heard of a mad hermit in one of the tombs who welcomes failures from the trials. Maybe I'll seek him out.
The prodigal supplicant returns, and with all the shards from the tomb of Tulak Horde. Superb. It seems your hopes have been dashed, Vemrin.
Appearances can be deceptive.
Excuse Vemrin, supplicant. He expected you to fall on your face.
I have little to no interest in anything Vemrin says or does, Master.
The tension is thick between you two, a great source of emotion to feed on. I wonder what will happen when it boils over. You both stand on the precipice of becoming Sith. But only one of you will have the opportunity to claim a special lightsaber and serve as my apprentice. I thought it would be you, Vemrin, but I've changed my mind.
What? I've done everything you've asked. Better than any of the others. The honor should be mine.
Ignore Vemrin, Lord Barris. His world is crumbling around him.
Today, Vemrin is every bit your equal. But the Force is stronger with you, Acolyte. And there is a power sleeping within you. It was a simple decision. Now, Vemrin, go wait in my antechamber for your instructions. This instant. Now, I hope you fathom how fortunate you are to be singled out. If you become my apprentice, the galaxy will bend before you.
You're not going to regret this, Barris. I was born to be Sith.
The lightsaber you will seek is old and powerful. It is housed in a forbidden cavern in the tomb of Nagasadao, where few Sith have ever set foot. Almost no one knows how to find the secret entrance. But there is a Twi'lek in the holding pens who was caught breaking in there. I hear she is quite willful. Take her and make her show you the entrance to the forbidden cave.
You insult me, Barris. I do not need the help of a slave.
You will not find the forbidden cave without her. Other acolytes seeking to complete their trials are sent to the tomb. where Academy laws are waived. They will try to murder you. This test will determine if you become Sith. So bolster yourself. To set foot in the tomb of Naga Sadao is to breathe in death itself.
Yeah. Which we would have known even.
Hello there, friend.
Right.
You remember my brother and me from downstairs? With Harkin, right?
Sorry it had to be this way.
We don't like it any more than you do. Well, maybe a little more.
This sounds vaguely like a threat. What did I ever do to you?
I'm sorry, man. I liked you. I really did.
But Harkin made us a deal, see? We kill you, we go home.
You will regret that.
We don't want to. But we know we can't beat Thon, and we'll never be Sith. At least this way we can go home, alive.
Quiet, Balak. The time for talk is past. Fight for your life, Acolyte.
Hold on 1 second. Have we fed the dogs?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna need to pause here and go feed critters. All right.
Approach. I've heard rumors of your exploits in the tombs. You follow in the footsteps of failed apprentices. Ones sent to slay renegades and crack the shells of armored droids. You fared better.
You see it correctly.
The mining droids not only protected the slaves who subverted their program, but threatened to damage the tombs of the ancients. That would have been unforgivable. And for succeeding where others died, you will be rewarded.
Yep, and I will be back.
What
in
dark
just a few
secret
minutes.
shall I share with you? At last, a worthy disciple.
We will be back shortly. Welcome back.
It is.
Yep.
These new recruits are worthless. Braggarts, children, slaves. Not even a pureblood among them.
Sith blood's not everything. Bob Thrain dislikes.
Ouch! Give it a rest, will ya?
I'm getting my fill of fun while I still can, slave. As if on cue, look who's back. Word is you might become Lord Barris's apprentice. Nice work if you can get it. So, I hear you'll be relieving me of this Twi'lek. She's a pain in the neck.
Ha! Who's a pain in the neck? I'm the one wearing a shock collar.
Consider that a going-away present, Twi'lek. Seems you might be useful for something after all. This bruiser is taking you into the tomb where we caught you.
None of you can figure out how to activate the tomb statues to open the Forbidden Cavern, huh? You got some kind of business in that secret Sith chamber, do you?
Yes, and I'd appreciate your help.
Don't bother being pleasant. Here, kid, take the shock control collar. I'll set it to a high level. Use it enough, she'll show you the back door to her mother's house.
I suppose I can play tomb tour guide. A lot of work went into cracking that nut, but I did it once. I can do it again. So we're clear. I'm officially on strike when it comes to domestic duties.
I promise you I won't require a maid.
Well then, maybe things are looking up for me. As if they could get worse. Lead the way. I'll show you the unlocking points throughout the tomb, and then open the secret door for you.
Well, well. Look who shows up at long last. I half expected to hear you'd crossed some Dark Lord upstairs and finally got yourself killed. None of the others have shown up either. I assume they're dead by now, which means you and Fon are the last ones.
So I just killed Fawn and I'm Sith, right? This shouldn't take long.
Wrong. Your final trial will be to retrieve an ancient map from the innermost chamber of Naga Sado's tomb, which has never been breached in thousands of years. But before you get the map, you'll have to awaken an ancient assassin called a Dashard that sleeps in the tomb. You cannot access the map without him. Understand?
I think I can do that much.
Oh, and one more thing. You'll be competing with Fon for this map. Whoever brings it back will be Lord Zash's apprentice. The other will die. And Fon's already started, so my advice? Run, slave. Run.
One moment, please.
Lord Zash! What are you doing here?
Overseer, are you implying that I, a Lord of the Sith, don't have the right to go where I please within the Academy of the Sith?
No, of course not, Lord Zash.
Good. I saw the last acolyte arrive. I wanted to see the hopefuls off on their final trial. Where's, the red one, Fon?
He finished his trial early, so I sent him on rather than keeping him waiting for this.
Pity. I just finished translating the wonderful text this acolyte brought from Tulak Hord's tomb, and it's most illuminating. I don't know that the map can be retrieved without it.
Uh-oh. Fawn's in trouble.
It's too late. Fon's already left. You can't just...
Give one acolyte an unfair advantage over the other?
Overseer, when has being Sith ever been about being fair? Now, my dear Acolyte, here is what you must do to free the Deshard. There are rods scattered throughout the tomb of Naga Sado. These rods are the keys to the chamber where the ancient assassin is imprisoned. You will need to place the rods in the chamber door and electrify them. I don't know exactly the reason, but it is clear that you will not be able to retrieve the map without the Deshard. But be careful, he is very dangerous.
I have yet to meet a danger I cannot defeat.
I will return when both acolytes are back from the tomb. You will not do anything further to affect the outcome of the trial. Understood?
Yes, Lord Zash.
Good. And good luck, Acolyte.
It will probably take more than a moment, but no, we should continue on, and I'll do that later. Yeah, I'm about to give her a couple of gifts, though, so... Alright, so quick traveling to the front of the Sith Academy. I would say it was a lot faster.
Acolyte, may I speak to you for a moment?
Sure, why not, Sentry? Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm honored that you would do me the courtesy. There was another acolyte, not long ago, who entered this tomb and did not come back. He died in there.
Death is merely the final failure of the weak.
That seems even more true on Korriban, I'm afraid. The acolyte who went in there, he was a good sort. Friendly and talkative. He said he was entering the tomb to prove himself to his father. I just thought it would be nice if somebody took his body back and told his father he didn't make it.
Yes, the father should be told that his son has fallen.
I'd never survive in there. And even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to see his father. He is a Dark Honor Guard stationed in the Academy. None but Sith can ever set foot on the sacred ground where he stands watch. But you could find the body and bring it to his father. Please do this and honor the fallen.
I can absolutely do that.
Thank you so much. If you find the Acolyte's remains inside the tomb, let me know. I can tell you where to find his father in the Academy. Good luck.
Well, other acolytes. Because the Sith believe in sort of a social Darwinism that is quite violent in its simplicity. Yep, I need to wait for that Acolyte's body to reappear so that I can grab it. And it's back. Oh, yes. Agreed.
What exactly are you? I, too, am despised in the Academy.
What do you mean, stronger?
If Prythor's the one who exiled you to these caves, I doubt he'll change his mind about feeding you. If Prythor is really behind all this, he may be worth investigating.
Well, hold on. We might not want to. Because we need to return to the lady outside with the corpse. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah.
You found him. That poor acolyte.
He got torn up pretty badly in there.
He was so brave and ready to prove himself to his father. His father was Naaman Fall. As I said before, he's one of the Dark Honor Guards in the Academy. If you take the Acolyte's remains to his father, I'm sure he'll be grateful.
I suppose it's always good to make powerful friends.
You can find the Acolyte's father outside the chamber of the Dark Council. That's where he stands guard.
And now. Yes. Now quick travel makes a little more sense. Yes.
What do you want? I'm training slaves to feed the beasts, and I don't have time to chat.
I'm here for a special meal. You know the kind.
You've been talking to Seirun, haven't you? That creature was close to me when I was an acolyte. It helped me survive my trials. It traveled places I couldn't, told me everything it heard and saw. It had been living off vermin before I came along. I figured out a way to make it healthier, stronger. Seirun's special meals.
Tell me more of this.
Seirun never knew exactly what I fed it. Its meals weren't just beast fodder. Seirun ate the corpses of the Academy's failures, the bones and blood of dead acolytes. Feeding on their energy after death, it grew exponentially more powerful with every meal, and became strong in the dark side.
How did a fool like you become an overseer?
Maybe taking Seirun was a mistake, but we were strong together. When I saw how twisted Seirun was becoming, I sent it away. It was becoming hungrier all the time, and I feared it would attack the living. Destroying it seemed impossible. It could heal any injury it suffered. I hoped it would find a new home somewhere, but it seems we must act more decisively.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
No, that is... Seirun may not be strong enough to kill acolytes on its own, but it can't be slain. Its regenerative abilities draw on the power of the Force. Together, we must poison Seirun. Before I sent Seirun away, I developed a powerful toxin, but I didn't have the heart to use it. It won't kill the creature, but it should strip it of its power.
That'll do nicely.
I take some pride in the formula. If we do this, Seirun won't survive much longer. It will hide as best it can and slowly starve. But the alternative is to let it become a living horror.
Then let's poison that thing.
I'm glad you see it as I do. I'm giving you this meat. Don't ask me where it came from, but it should fool Seirun. Once the poison is in its system, it will weaken. I take no satisfaction in this, but it is necessary.
You don't belong here. You stand before the chamber of the Dark Council, and this floor is off-limits to all who are not lords of the Sith. If you are not on official business, you will leave now.
I've come with news about your son.
So that is the smell you carry. It is said he went into the tomb of Naga Sadao to prove himself, and was killed. He was such a weak boy. He shames me in death as he shamed me in life. When I heard of his death, I could not leave my post. Honor forbade it. Still, I would like to know what happened in there.
Of course. Ask away, my lord.
Your deference does you credit. Now tell me, where did you find his body? Did my pathetic son even make it past the first steps? In the end, was he Sith?
He died valiantly, deep in the tombs. He was nearly Sith.
He died well. I suppose my son had more of me in his heart than I had ever considered possible. With this news, you have brought me a peace I didn't think possible. Thank you. I will have him buried in honor. Take this small token of my appreciation and go.
Luckily, they don't kill you as often as they used to.
Agreed.
Nothing for me yet. But I'm getting close to getting some of the abilities I've been waiting for.
I'm sure you'll find it satisfactory. I did what was necessary.
Level 10.
Find some self-respect,
Yeah.
worm.
Already.
Congrats. How are you liking the mercenary?
Well, I've already seen the beginning of the story with you.
Oh yeah, I was meaning the playstyle though.
Oh, the playstyle I'm down with. It's very similar to the True, which I like.
It was.
Whoops.
Yeah. At this point, we're really only picking fights when they are in our way.
I am going.
I need to go over here. Activate the locking mechanism. No, yeah. And then I have a thing right here, so these guys are just, you know, in the way. Well, we have reached a point in this planet where, even without other abilities, we are, yeah. I think literally there's probably nothing else left that's going to challenge us on Korriban. I was going to say, it was very polite of them to loot their droids, so I would like to tip my hat to them regardless. We are coming up on the end of this planet. Material. Yep, strong quality droids. We also call them spare parts.
Please use all products only as intended.
Yeah, that is actually good for me.
Be well.
I am. Yeah, it improves everything except my crit, which doesn't matter. Nice. And it was a substantial improvement in my endurance, which is one of my primary stats, so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, this is it. The secret entrance to the hidden cavern is in here. Just let me get my bearings.
Tried to sneak up on me.
Take your time, slave. Just have the entrance uncovered by the time I've finished killing your new master.
Oh good. We were getting lonely. And now look who's decided to join the party. My old friend Vemrin.
My passions run deeper than yours. I am the true essence of what it is to be Sith. My legacy has suffered long enough. After today, you will be forgotten. It ends here and now. Becoming Barris's apprentice was my destiny. Did I come this far and overcome such adversity, only to be proven unworthy?
I normally don't take dark side
You're
choices,
wasting your
but
time. Just die.
in his case,
Wow. Nice work.
Glad to impress you.
The secret entrance is right here. You're welcome.
You have been most helpful.
It's nice to be acknowledged. Thanks.
Nope. Seven of 8. Done. I think it would be nice to show it to him. There's some stuff to kill, I thought.
Stuff and things.
It appears I was wrong, just interesting scenery. I think so, but I don't think I've seen them on the market very often. That's it. Also, if you're feeling a little bit under-leveled or just want a little bit more XP or what have you, that is worth the effort in our minds. I take the damage reduction. Especially not one that kills as quickly as we do. Yeah, that was. No, especially once I get some other abilities, it won't happen very often. Yeah. But as you can see, we're just chewing through these guys.
Places amins wayhais fools, gawantida seek from Tauhans. Taukida melaswe sama word sign in meremnai saigat rawadida. Tagasar jais and parks prize war peren swase ikbus karadida.
Your defiance is foolish and misplaced.
Ababarna habens, glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao. Was Jabe wise Jabe, prophetess, we sons Jagara Haitain.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Tulak Horde is dead.
The places amins wayhais fools, gawantida seek from Tauhans. Aprogatua, ina in lausolam, jagasatida tu ima. Twade en warpai an parlaikain. Panay, name in maidens. Ipsik erbai kunana, jaus erbai rojandan, in bise wistai. In bizose waitai spila presen kretai, in bise ewanata, atragata injais.
I am your master.
Giggle.
Get used to it.
Sisunja.
In our guild, we like to call him Giggles. He doesn't like that ass.
Nope.
Baru Jamunja.
Oh, yes.
Bye, Giggles.
See you later, man. I would agree. Oh, yes.
Yes, we do.
I am. I will almost certainly be 21, if not 22.
As I've known, Jappe siglos fraudnos jus Jappe recta Jappe.
Okay. Yes.
I'm telling you, Overseer, it cannot be done. I went into the tomb, I saw the Deshard across the chasm, but I could not get to it.
But the map, the map! Lord Zash is adamant she will not take an apprentice without the map!
I'm telling you, Lord Zash wants the impossible. No one is ever going to get that map!
No one except me, you mean?
The map! And the Deshard! Get that monster out of here this instant! And give me the map!
No, it's not possible. You wretch, you filth, you must have cheated somehow. How did you do it? How did you release the monster?
Sai galut saira, iswis us urfbandan, ja atnam, in puidangarja.
Right. You must have cheated. You must have. You'll pay for this!
Fawn, patience. You will have your chance at this whelp, after you personally deliver this map to Lord Zash.
Eat them both, Ken.
Keep your pet at bay for just a moment, Acolyte. I would have a word with Fawn.
Lord Zash?
Yes, Fawn. Now, where's my map?
Here, Lord Zash. Right here.
You found it for me, Fawn? How wonderful.
You are one dead man.
Silence! Fawn will tell me what happened, won't you, Fawn? You wouldn't dare lie to me, would you? Because it would be a shame for me to discover that you lied to me. Now, one more time. Did you bring this map back from Naga Sadow's tomb?
No. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hearken, you fool. In any other group for any other lord, this young man would have torn the other acolytes to shreds. What were you trying to prove? That you could outsmart me? That you knew better than me what kind of person I wanted for an apprentice? You fool! There's your pet, Harkin. Clean this mess up. Apprentice, meet me in my chambers upstairs.
She showed you, Harkin. Maybe next time you'll learn to obey your superiors, eh?
This is not the end. Without Lord Zash to save you, you're nothing. I have connections that will hunt you wherever you go.
That's big talk for a worm like you.
Get out of my sight, slave. Your new master is waiting for you upstairs.
Murderer! My father was a staunch traditionalist, and he was especially hard on me. But he's my blood. Did you think you could kill him and get away with it?
Refresh my memory. I kill many people's fathers.
You seek to add insult to injury? I'm Eskla Greiton. My father was Overseer Tremel. Remember killing him?
Well, I don't know, but I am in possession of his ring. See?
I'm going to rip that ring from your steaming corpse!
I give it to you willingly, Eskella. Here.
Great. You think that's going to placate me? You'll rue the day you took his life. Attack!
I'm going to try all the different options for this conversation.
Amhudan Heifst.
Yeah.
I am beside myself. Not only did you get the Twi'lek to cooperate, but you completed the task and claimed the ancient lightsaber. Vemran was not in my chamber as I instructed. I take it he sought to stop you and claim the ancient weapon as his own.
He tried and failed. Vemran was nothing if not consistent.
Bravo! I see you may indeed become one of the strongest Sith in the galaxy. Your trials are over. You are now my apprentice.
It took you long enough.
Mind your tone, my young initiate. This is only the beginning. With you as my right hand, we shall strike fear into the Empire's enemies. I must convene with the Emperor and inform him of your progress. This shuttle pass will take you to Dromund Kos. Meet me at the Citadel there.
As fond as I am of this unyielding planet, it will be a pleasure to leave.
You will find Dromund Kos to be considerably more stimulating. Take the Twi'lek slave as my gift. Do with her as you wish. If she'll be of use, by all means take her with you to Dromund Kos.
Yeah. And there's 21. Thank you. I was going to say, probably after we're done with the storyline, seems a pretty good place to end for the night. Or at least pause for a bit. There are some folks.
Magnificent new apprentice.
I just finished Hutta.
Congratulations are in order, I believe.
Yeah. I did.
You know, I could have taken Fawn. You didn't need to kill him for me.
Yes, of course. But it wouldn't have made that stubborn overseer respect your power. So I reminded him of mine instead.
I have one thing to do.
I was just looking over this astonishing map you brought back.
Then I am
and
leaving
can tell
the
we have
planet.
a lot of work ahead of us.
You mean I have a lot of work ahead of me?
You think I don't work, apprentice? I'd remind you that there is more to being Sith than crushing Tugata skulls and mulling about dark tombs. You must meet me on Drummond Cars. There we can talk more.
That is to click on a lore object.
I will meet you in my
the
chambers
item
in the Citadel
modification
in Cars
station
City.
on Hutta.
There we can speak more freely of the work ahead, without the fear of unfriendly ears. This is the lightsaber I had as an apprentice. I want you to have it.
And what a fine weapon of murder it is. I've always wanted one of these.
Excellent. I'm glad you like it. It served me well. Now remember, my chambers, the Citadel, Drummond Cars. It's imperative that we get to work on this as soon as possible.
So next time
Stop
we pick
right
up,
there,
we can
slave.
all meet on...
Darth Scotia has a message for you.
Black Talon.
Give me the message.
The message is this. You will not go to Drummond Cars. Everything you've done here, everyone you've dealt with, Lord Zash included, is insignificant. Darth Scotia has eyes and ears on Korriban. He knows what your master is up to, and he is displeased, to say the least. On Korriban, Lord Zash may have her way, but on Drummond Cars it's a different story. So you see, you have to die.
Kem, what is it you do to Force users again?
Gibai Iswis Aman Hangwijins.
Or Tosin, is that a Deshard? Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Coward! Fight, you fool!
Yeah. We also have the lore object. As do I.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Yay!
Yep. It requires that we leave this area to go to our strongholds. Yeah. Yep. And I am going to sign off here for just a little while. I'll be back on next week. Crazy player, and we'll